Hello guys, Keep On TV back for yet another video. Before we get into this video, let's see if we can hit 15 likes, and if you haven't already, make sure to drop a sub. So, I'm going to be reviewing the 2021/22 season. This is the Birmingham City season review for the 21/22 season. So, if I was to sum up this season in one word, it would be agony. The performances the players have been putting in this season, I mean, this probably, in my lifetime anyway, goes down as the worst season I've ever experienced being a Birmingham City fan. I know we had the season of the Zola and that, but yeah, at least we actually played some decent football under Zola. This season has been an utter nightmare. And by the way, thank you for your recent support on the channel. The views have been flying in the last couple of videos. So yeah, keep up the support. Much appreciated. So yeah, the season, of course, started off with a 1-0 win against Sheffield United away from home. They was relegated, so it was their first season back in the Championship. It was relegated last season. And of course, we brought in some players. We brought in Ryan Woods. We brought in Troy Deeney, but that wasn't until deadline day that we brought him in. Or I think it was like a couple of days before deadline day. And then the likes of Ivan Sanchez, he went out on loan. We brought in a load of loan players, Sarkic, Sanderson. I can't really. Jordan Graham coming through the door. Yeah, so we had all these players that come into the football club, and we got rid of a few. So yeah, 1-0 against Sheffield United, and then we followed that up with a 0-0 draw at home to Stoke City. Unlucky not to win the game in that one. Then we thumped Luton 5-0 away from home. A brilliant performance. Oh yeah, Tahith Chong, we signed him as well. Yeah, I just casually forgot that we signed a player for Manchester United on loan. Signed two actually, one in January. So yeah, 5-0 thumping away at Luton. 2-0 win at home to Derby County. Troy Deeney making his debut in that game, and we was actually just outside the playoffs in the first couple of games or so. Then we had a dodgy patch October time. We went 9 or so games without scoring a goal. We was in absolute crisis. I remember that 3-0 defeat against Nottingham Forest just before the international break, and I was very angry in that video. So yeah, we lost about 4 or 5 games on the bounce, but then we picked up. We picked up again with 3 wins on the bounce, beating Swansea 2-1 at St Andrews. I was at that game. Beating Middlesbrough 2-0 away, and beating Bristol City 3-0 at St Andrews. Also, I was at that game as well. But then it was disappointing to lose to Hull City after the international break, 2-0 away from home. And then we had this slump, this massive slump after them 3 wins. We got a win against Blackpool at St Andrews, beating them 1-0 thanks to a Luke Sukovic late winner. But yeah, December comes, and this is where it gets really, really bad. December comes, we have a 4-0 defeat against Blackburn. We only win like 2 out of 16 from December to like March time. We bring in some signings in. We bring in some players in January. The likes of Leo Taylor, Ano Hernandez, Bakuna. That was on a permanent basis, and then Sarkic has this really bad injury, so that means Neil Everidge has to come into the first team and be our number 1 goalkeeper. So yeah, January we lose in the third round of the FA Cup against Plymouth. An absolutely embarrassing performance, one of many. It wasn't the only bad, embarrassing performance we've had this season. So these signings that come in, of course, Mengi was another one in January. They come into the football club, and they did make kind of an impact. We had a 2-2 draw against Derby County away from home. Leo Taylor scoring on his debut. We threw away another 2-0 lead. We've done that so many times. Going 2-0 down at home to Peterborough, pulling that back, losing 6-2 against sorry, losing 6-2 against Fulham. But after a couple of games later, we beat Luton 3-0, who ended up finishing in the playoffs. A really good performance. Bakuna, Lil Taylor, and Hernandez, I believe all of them scored in that game. And yeah, After that 3-0 Luton home win, we have a good away win against Bristol City, and then a 0-0 draw against Hull City. And yeah, we have a couple of decent results. Stoke 2-2 draw away from home. And then, yeah, April comes and we get battered 6-1 by Blackpool. We beat West Brom 1-0 at home. Lil Taylor penalty in the derby. Great win that was. But after that, we didn't actually win a game until the end of the season. Finishing 20th. And like I said, I've never experienced a season like this. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this season, because let me know what's your best memory of this season, what's your worst memory. Anyways, keep on TV, make sure to like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep right on.